welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am currently in Hawaii, and this is just kind of like my little 3-week update of already being here and all the things that I've been feeling, the emotions, just what I've been learning and what God's already been doing in this process of being in Youth with a Mission in Kona, Hawaii. I am about 3 weeks in, and I am doing Fire and Fragrance DTS. So the time that I'm in Hawaii, I am here for like roughly 3 months, and I'm a part of Fire and Fragrance School. And it's basically a school that just really focuses on worship, interceding, prayer, that kind of thing, like really building your relationship with the Lord. We actually today just found out our outreach countries. And we have 24 hours to pray about it. So I'm feeling a lot of exciting emotions, but also like, God, what are you gonna do? So that is super exciting and everything like that. But I just kind of wanted to share a little bit of like all the emotions and things. So originally moving in day was kind of hard because I think that I was on the high of like gonna get to Hawaii. And then as soon as I got there, I like kind of panicked. I was like, Lord, what do you have for me? What am I doing? I don't even know. And I just really got like homesick the first day. And it was honestly very challenging, very hard. I was the first person in my room and I hadn't met any of my roommates. And the next day was still a little like emotional. But since then, I'm so thankful to be here. Not to say that there hasn't been ups and downs, but God's been so good and it's just a constant like growth. The best way I would describe like DTS and Fire and Fragrance is like, you're growing so much. You're growing all of the time. Like every day is like kind of like a Russian roulette of like, what is God gonna show me today? And what like things I didn't even know were in my heart is he gonna like bring to the surface and like, we're gonna talk about it and get through. It's like crazy, such a crazy experience of like, God is so good and God is so faithful, and he's gonna really like weed out and pull out the weeds of the beautiful garden within, so that it's not just like, oh, let's like leave that there and we're just gonna pretend like we don't see it and still gonna go like minister to others. He wants to get rid of all of the junk within, even things that we didn't even know were there, to then make it a beautiful, beautiful, like just a beautiful painting and a beautiful tapestry. And so I've been learning so much. I've really been getting more of even like a deeper broken heart for the nations. I think that God is also revealing a lot and letting me let go of a lot, because I think that we all have in our minds like a certain way we want our lives to pan out. And with us like wanting our lives to pan out a certain way, I think that we can hold some things tight and then let some things loose. Like, God, do what you want to do, but not this. Oh, I want to have as many kids as you want, but I don't want to adopt. Stuff like that. And I'm really just learning to give God my yeses. And I feel like that he's been just sharing and downloading a lot to me that like, I will bless you and I will give you such immense blessing if you give me your yeses, if you give me your obedience. And it's been so cool, so challenging, so growing. We worship all the time. Our schedule looks so different every day. Some mornings we wake up and do training. Some mornings we wake up and do worship and interceding. We've been interceding for different countries, which is basically intercession is just praying for specific people or nations and praying for change, praying for difference, because our prayers hold change and hold difference. But the community here is so amazing. I love the community so much. It's seeing a group of people wanting to be on fire for the Lord, wanting to be passionate for him and live like righteously. Not to say that everybody's perfect, but there's also just this air about finding like-minded community, which is such a blessing. And I love my roommates. It's a great combination. And so I'm very thankful that the Lord has orchestrated us all being together. And just meeting such amazing women and meeting awesome guys, just awesome people that are here. And weekends are really free for us, so it's more of like adventuring time to see the island, because pretty much throughout the week we have a very jam-packed like schedule. But it's just been so incredible. And I think a lot of deep, like I'm getting to the bottom of a lot of things within my heart throughout my life that it's like, wow, I didn't even see that, but that was God. I didn't even see where I could have held trauma from that, but that's God. I didn't even see where I needed to let go of that, and it's all God. And he is such a kind, merciful Father showing so much. I really think that my heart has been like breaking so much more for the nations, and I'm just genuinely kind of like, Lord, do what you want with my life. Like really coming to that place of I can't hold on to anything of my own, like what I want it to be. I have to fully release, fully surrender. And when I fully surrender, God has the umbrella of protection and he's there. Like you don't have to worry about anything because he's such a loving father, and we can give him all of our yeses and trust, because when we give him our yeses, we're under the umbrella of his protection and love. So it's just been so incredible. My family, and my family's been so supportive of me being here. It's interesting getting like a balance of like being here, time difference, also like communicating with like back home well, but I really think that it's been like such a good balance and such good grace. It's honestly been really good. It's been very, very good. But God's just, he's doing a lot. And even like with us announcing outreach today, oh my gosh, God's gonna do a lot. I don't really know right now. Right now, I'm sitting here not having picked my outreach country, and I don't know. I don't know. But I'm gonna probably go to the prayer room later. They have a prayer room that just has like acoustics going on, and sometimes we have prayer nights, like worship nights in there. But I'm probably just gonna go and really just press into the Lord. I have 24 hours, and then tomorrow is like more of a free day. So it's so exciting. It's so amazing. But I would so 10 out of 10 recommend this process to anybody. The last thing I was going to share about like a little life update is tracks. So within your different schools, which my school is Fire and Fragrance, they have different tracks suited to your passions and callings. So they have media track, they have messengers, they have life bearers, they have fitness, they have farmers, they have all these different tracks. I am doing life bearers. Now, I had previously said I was going to do Compassion Ablaze because it focused on victims of sex trafficking, orphans, widows, impoverished individuals. The leader for that track has gotten like sick. She's not on the island anymore. So there was this other track, and I'm so excited about it. It was a really like up in the air of like, God, do I do messengers or do I do life bearers? And I feel like the Lord told me, for your calling, I can use you for all of the healing, all the evangelism, all those things, and you don't need to be in messengers for me to help complete the calling for your life, which was an amazing word from the Lord. So I'm doing life bearers, and basically life bearers is giving us a slight understanding of healthcare, and it's talking about the maternal health crisis. We talk about abortion, we talk about sex trafficking. We still get those things, but we're very children and women focused, which I love. And so on outreach, our outreach is not determined on our tracks. Our outreach is just determined of like where the Lord sends us, and then from there we have to initiate what we feel comfortable and confident doing in outreach. So if I have like healthcare knowledge after doing my track and I go to outreach and I tell them, hey, there's a clinic, could I go and maybe like talk to women or talk to expecting mothers and stuff like that. That's like a small example, but that's kind of like, you have to do a lot of initiating on your outreach and getting ready for your outreach, because they have a specific contacts that we are given going to outreach, and we get more information like when we choose and when they tell us where we're going. But that is kind of the process. So I'm super excited about life bearers. We literally got to wrap gifts for baby showers for homeless women who are pregnant. It's such an incredible ministry, and really learning about like even in Africa, like the women's health crisis and the maternal health crisis and so many things. It's incredible and eye-opening, and I'm just so thankful that even if as a woman, like as a future life bearer, I get to have this information and knowledge. And then having some healthcare understanding is like super cool. So I am so excited about that. But outreach, we only know the countries. We don't even know like the locations within those countries. So it's a very brief knowledge, but we just have to trust the Lord and what He has for us. So I'm so excited, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. DM me, comment down below any other questions about YWAM. I am so like love to answer. And I'm gonna be posting more fun videos of like when people visit me here in Nakona, and also like day in the life, weekend versus weekday. Some fun content coming out. I'm so excited about it. But follow me on all my social medias. I have TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and I hope you all have such a blessed day, and that you feel encouraged, because God is so incredibly good in the midst of all uncertainty. But I hope you all have an amazing rest of your day, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.